A lot of what Sean and Mike both said is important and has informed the Energy Manifesto that Greenpeace Africa has created. The Energy Manifesto was created out of the notion that we know that the challenges exist and the problems are out there and that the policies exist, and we now need to move towards the actual implementation of that, and it requires multiple stakeholders as well to be part of that revolution. We're heading into an election in the next month, and we realize that at the end of every political speech is the promise of jobs, economic growth, safety and security, access to electricity and housing are issues that political parties will always speak about. But now we want to actually challenge political parties and the government as is to actually start speaking about how they intend to develop those how do they intend to implement those policies that they speak about, and how do they actually want to meet the constituents that they represent needs. And we speak about when we speak about energy, we realize that energy is, like Sean mentioned, is integral in every element of an economy and the development of an economy. So this is how come the Energy Manifesto is a simple tool that outlines how South Africa can move away from a very centralized, expensive grid system to something that will be implementable at the point of need. So we're speaking about a rooftop revolution, we're speaking about a decentralized power system, we're speaking about using the mass amount of solar and wind power that South Africa has at its hands to move the country forward into the next growth phase. We want to see that South Africa adopts this energy revolution, an advanced energy revolution that will see the country have at least 50% of its grid renewable and sustainable by 2030, and by 2050 we believe that the country can have at least 80% of its power generated from renewable energies. We also believe that by adopting this advanced energy revolution, the government will be able to provide 148,000 jobs to South Africans. We're currently seeing that the growth plans that they have in mind and the energy plans that they have in mind only promises 110,000 jobs. So we want to see a really progressive and advanced approach to tackling the energy issues that we face. And we recognize and we know that we are currently in an energy crisis that we can no longer avoid. And only by acting now will we be able to move away from that and be able to adopt and be able to see the growth that Africa can achieve.
Thank you, Shanaaz. So we had this presentation regarding all the challenges facing Africa as a continent in terms of increase of the demography, growing economy, the demand in terms of electricity for the private sector, and in terms of providing also